Alright, we're starting Sastasha here. Like I said, we're going to go pretty fast. We're going to use the regular enter with a party, not NPCs, and we'll see how we do. I'm not going to narrate, we're just going to watch all the cutscenes and then go pretty fast.
This is perfect for our inaugural outing as a party, wandering around in the caves, turning over a few rocks. How difficult could it possibly be? I never expected our first visit to the Adventurers Guild would yield such a straightforward way to win fame and fortune.
I'm sorry, FFXIV. I came as fast as I could. I tried haggling with the merchant, but 2 potions was the best I could get with the money you gave me. I had no idea how expensive they were.
Hush. You sully our spawning grounds, Shorewalker. Hush. Finish fools. The Lord of the Welsh Hall sup upon your souls.
Alright, there's an 8-minute dungeon.
Aye, such a task was on the books. Was, mind. I'm afraid that ship has already sailed, friend. Ah. Might you be the adventurer who accepted the job of investigating Sastasha? Humph. It would seem that ship has not only sailed, but now returns to harbor, none the worse for its voyage. A pity. We dragged our boots too long on this one.
No matter. The wheel will turn and our chance will come.
You are right, of course. But there shall be no rest till we have attained our goal, lofty though it may be.
Not a wink of sleep, great leader.
Our aim, lest you wonder, is to perform such feats of heroism as will earn us a place in the songs of every alehouse in Erzea. We mean to write a legend which will inspire adventurers as yet unborn to follow our shining example. Do you have such a goal? Large or small, it matters not. Only have a star to reach for and you will reach higher. Purpose can sustain you through times of hardship. Keep your eye on the prize, and all obstacles will be overcome in time. You would not think to stride into battle unclad, would you? Well, goals are as arms and armor for the spirit. I wish you fortune in your endeavors, milady. Back then, are ye? With all your limbs, and a tale to tell, I'll wager. Fishbacks? And there I was thinking ye'd only have to crack a pirate skull or 3. 7 hells. Ye turn your back fair 5 bloody minutes, and the scaly bastards have set up shop on your bleeding doorstep. Still, sounds like ye left 'em in pieces, so I don't suppose they'll be carrying out whatever mischief they was planning, unless they was planning on feeding themselves to the fauna of Sastasha, of course. Any road, all's well that ends well. On behalf of Limsa, I thank ye fair shedding some light on this mystery. Ye've lived up to your reputation, and I couldn't ask fair no more than that. Now, I'll bet you're dying fair rest, but just in case you're not, I was wondering if you might be interested in taking on another job? It just so happens that I've had a request from our sister guild in Gridania. See, seems the forest folk are in need of a venturer what can get things done. Fair them to ask fair help like this, ye can bet the task won't be no skip through a sunny glade. But after the way ye dealt with our fishback infestation, I doubt it's anything ye can't handle. Give us a shout when you're ready, and I'll lay it out fair ye. Ready to hear about that job, then? Like I said, the request comes from our sister guild in Gridania. And that's all I know. But whatever it is you get asked to do, I somewhat doubt it'd pose any trouble fair adventurer as survived the bedlam in Sastasha. If you think you might be interested, you'll want to have words with Mother Miun, me counterpart in Gridania. Good luck, lass.
Just want to remind too, like we took one quest reward here and we took one quest reward here. Everything else has come from the smith here, the novice guide, and it's outside Sastasha. It's here in every city, and it's outside in the building by Sastasha. So getting that done at 15 is very beneficial. Same with your hunting log. We've only finished one, and we just unlocked the challenge log, which will start giving us a whole bunch more experience. But we're almost level 30, Our next gear upgrade with all the dungeons we run is going to be our job quest.
Take a seat wherever you like, friend. Our waitress will come to take your... Oh, not here to dine? Dare I hope that you're the adventurer Bodoran sent word about? You are? The matron be praised. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Moon, and the Carleen Canopy is my place. With regard to the task in question, there is a fair bit to tell. Let me know when you're ready to hear the details, and I shall brief you. Ready for that briefing? Good. Now then, here's the long and short of it.
Beg pardons for interrupting, Mian, but our need grows ever more pressing. Have none stepped forward?
And good morrow to you too, Bolord. Your need must be pressing indeed for you to honor us with a visit. The good news is, your journey hasn't been wasted. I'm pleased to report that we have a volunteer at last, and one who comes highly recommended, at that.
My thanks for answering the call, friend. My name is Lewin, and I lead the men and women of the God's Quiver. Now, time is of the essence, so I shall proceed directly to the heart of the matter. We wish for you to nip a potential threat to Gridania in the bud.
Beneath the central shroud, there lies an underground burial site called the Tamtara Deepcroft. The place was once a Gelmoran settlement, but we Gridanians have long interred our dead there.
Of late, however, shadowy figures have been seen skulking about the Deepcroft, and with ever-increasing regularity. Based on the accounts of various witnesses, we suspect that these individuals belong to the Lambs of Dalamud, a doomsday cult which sprung up prior to the calamity. These zealots have proven themselves dangerous in the past, and we leave them to their own devices at our peril. Ordinarily, I would have dispatched my best men to scour the Deepcroft with orders to flush the cultists out. Alas, the calamity decimated our ranks, and the limited forces at my disposal are constantly required to keep the Ninal at bay. The birdmen have grown restless of late, and I fear a storm may be brewing. In anticipation of this, I have been compelled to spread our forces throughout the Twelveswood, lest we be taken unawares. The situation so being, we must turn to others to deal with the Lambs of Dalamud. Can we rely on you to undertake this task, friend? You have my gratitude. Once you've seen to your preparations, pray make your way to the Deepcroft, and identify yourself to the guard posted at the entrance. He will apprise you of the latest developments. That is all.
Be careful out there, you hear. May the crystal guide you and keep you.
So we meet again. I cannot say I'm surprised to see you here. You took the prize back in Limsa, but this time we will give you better sport, or I am no true adventurer.
Gods, I hate mausoleums. It's not right to disturb the dead in their slumber. Think of our goal, sister. One day, our adventures will be the stuff of song, and it will all be worth it.
Childish curiosity prompted me to commit the most elementary of blunders. Were it not for the fruit that Alian found, my adventures may well have ended in this forbidding place. Always look before you leap. In my haste, this most fundamental rule of adventuring slipped my mind. I do believe I shall rest here a while.
I shudder to think what might have happened to Isildur had I not thought to pick the fruit I stumbled across on the way here. Sometimes he has too much vigor for his own good. Age is supposed to mellow us, but if anything it has made him more impetuous. I understand his desire to make use of the time left to him, but one misstep, and there won't be any.
I also had no clue these guys are out here. I missed so much of this game.
Your onion full play, I take it? Thanks for helping us out, friend. No doubt the Bolord has already informed you, but your task is to enter the Deepcroft and purge it of the Lambs of Dalamud. In case you're unfamiliar with them, the cult emerged shortly before the calamity put an end to the 6th Astral Era. The cultists took the lesser moon, Dalamud, for their god, believing that it would deliver them from the devastation. And so they were rather disappointed when Dalamud exploded into 1,000 flaming pieces before it could complete its descent. Now, having seen their god turn to ash, one would think that the cultists might feel moved to question their faith. On the contrary, it served only to stoke the flames of their fanaticism. The Lambs of Dalamud are convinced that heretics, that is to say, everyone but them, interfered with the coming of their Lord and Savior, and that it's now their sacred duty to avenge him. Whatever it is they're doing in the Deepcroft, you may be sure that no good will come of it. For the sake of Gridania, and Erzia at large, put an end to their madness.
All right, we're going to pause here and then enter in the next video.